The first ship descended through Earth's atmosphere on a Tuesday morning, casting shadows across the wheat fields of Kansas. Commander Alina Rodriguez watched from the hastily assembled command center as the massive vessel settled into the farmland. With surprising gentleness for something the size of a city block, "Any response to our hails?" she asked. Lieutenant Marcus Webb shook his head. "Nothing, Commander. They've been silent since entering our solar system 3 days ago." The alien craft remained motionless for 6 hours before the first delegation emerged. 3 beings, humanoid but distinctly other, approached the military perimeter with what appeared to be diplomatic intentions. They carried no visible weapons, their movements careful and measured. Ambassador Kira Volkov arrived from the United Nations within hours, her translator team in tow. The first contact protocols rehearsed countless times in simulations felt surreal when applied to actual extraterrestrial visitors. The aliens called themselves the Hegemony, a confederation of 12 species that had been monitoring Earth for decades. Their spokesman, who insisted humans call him simply One, explained their purpose with mechanical precision. "Your species has reached the threshold," One stated through their translation device. "You possess nuclear capability and have begun exploring beyond your homeworld. The Hegemony extends an invitation to join our collective." President Williams participated via secure video link from Washington. "What does membership entail?" "Integration," One replied. "Your military forces will be absorbed into our defense structure. Your technological development will be guided by our scientists. Your population will be relocated to designated sectors within Hegemony space." The silence in the command center stretched for long seconds. Alina felt her jaw clench as the implications became clear. "And if we decline?" President Williams asked. One's expression remained unchanged. "Non-compliance results in enforcement action. Your species will be relocated regardless. Voluntary. Cooperation simply reduces casualties." The alien delegation returned to their ship, giving humanity 72 hours to decide. As the massive craft sealed itself, emergency sessions began in every major capital on Earth. Alina found herself in the Pentagon's Situation Room 36 hours later, surrounded by generals, admirals, and politicians. The debate raged in circles, until General Harrison slammed his fist on the table. "They want to treat us like children," he growled. "Pack us up and ship us off to some reservation in space. They have technology centuries beyond ours," Secretary of Defense Patricia Kim countered.
"Ow.
"We've analyzed their ship's energy signatures. They could glass our entire planet from orbit." "Could they?" Admiral Thompson interjected. "Or are we assuming?" Based on fear, Alina had been thinking the same thing. "Sir, request permission to speak." President Williams nodded from the screen. "Go ahead, Commander." "They landed on our soil first," Alina said, standing straighter. "If they wanted to demonstrate overwhelming force, they would have stayed in orbit and issued ultimatums from space. Instead, they put themselves within range of our weapons." "That's a hell of a gamble to base strategy on," Secretary Kim said. "Is it?" Alina pulled up holographic displays of the landing site. "Look at their positioning. They're in the middle of farmland, away from population centers, but also away from our major military installations. They're vulnerable to conventional attack, but attacking them wouldn't threaten civilians." General Harrison leaned forward. "You think they're testing us?" "I think they made a mistake," Alina replied. "They assumed we'd react like every other species they've encountered, submit when faced with superior technology." The room fell quiet. As the implications sank in, President Williams broke the silence. "What are you proposing, Commander?" Alina took a deep breath. "We give them an answer they won't expect. We tell them no, and we guarantee there won't be return strikes." "How do we guarantee that?" Admiral Thompson asked. "We make sure their ship never leaves Earth." The plan took 18 hours to implement. Every available military asset converged. On Kansas, under cover of apparent preparation for evacuation, stealth bombers positioned themselves at high altitude, while artillery units surrounded the landing site from maximum range. When the 72-hour deadline arrived, Alina stood in the same wheat field where first contact had occurred. The alien delegation emerged once again, expecting humanity's surrender. We've reached our decision, Alina announced as cameras broadcast the moment worldwide. One stepped forward. State your compliance level. Alina smiled grimly. Humanity declines your invitation. We'll remain on Earth, develop our own technology, and forge our own path among the stars. One's translator device buzzed with what might have been confusion. This response indicates non-compliance. Enforcement protocols will be initiated. No, they won't, Alina said, because your ship isn't leaving this field. The attack began before one could respond. Conventional explosives bracketed the alien vessel as electromagnetic pulse weapons disabled its shields. The ship's hull, advanced as it was, couldn't withstand the concentrated firepower of Earth's military forces when applied with surgical precision. The alien craft died in flames within minutes, its crew trapped inside the wreckage. One and his delegation found themselves prisoners of a species they had catastrophically underestimated. You have guaranteed your extinction, one said, as human soldiers secured him. The hegemony will send more ships. Lena knelt beside the alien ambassador. They're welcome to try, but they'll face the same guarantee we gave you. No return strikes. Every ship that comes to Earth stays on Earth. As rescue teams searched the burning wreckage, Alina looked up at the stars visible in the daytime sky through the smoke. Humanity had just declared war on a galactic empire. But they had done so on their own terms. The galaxy would learn what humans had always known. Sometimes the only way to guarantee peace was to make war too costly for the aggressor to contemplate. Earth would remain human.